Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, which means I have a swim this morning and a track workout tonight. But before that, getting a little food in the belly this morning. I got a couple questions on the last video. One was about how do I track my calories and know exactly what my macros are. Many of you may be familiar with the app FitnessPal. And that is exactly what I use. They have an extensive food database in there. And I basically add each of the foods as I eat it. You can scan the barcodes. The other thing, which I mentioned last video, is I do a lot of pre-planning and I eat a lot of the same foods every single day. This pre-workout meal, the same. Breakfast, pretty much the same every day. Oatmeal, protein. I know I'm gonna have a sandwich or I'm gonna have a chicken salad so I'm pretty routine in the things that I eat. I eat a ton of chicken. I eat a lot of sweet potatoes and rice and different types of squash and broccoli. And I know how all of that fits pretty well within my daily diet and my 2,800 calories and my 350 carbs. So with that makes it much easier. And the great thing about the app is it stores and remembers a lot of your old food. So for today, I know I can go right in, close to 2,800 calories when you put the macros in. If I go into diary, I know, and if I click here, it knows exactly what I had yesterday. So I can go ahead and add that to my pre-workout, knows what I had yesterday for breakfast, and go ahead and add that in. So already I've got things in there that I normally eat. The other thing I got asked about was my training schedule and what it looks like as far as periodization, things like that. And because I'm just getting into developing it and the fact that I'm racing Ironman 70.3 La Quinta in 4 weeks and 4 days, I'm not going to get right into a traditional 3 on, 1 down type of program yet because I've got a race in 4.5 weeks. So really I'm going to have, including the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to have a build for the next 4 weeks. And then I will taper down that 5th week into La Quinta. And for me, tapering really doesn't start until the week of the race, a few days out. I'll still do a long ride the weekend before. And again, La Quinta is a training day for me. La Quinta isn't the goal. La Quinta isn't a race. It's not even a B race. It is, I'd like to have a better performance than I had in Arizona. I'd like to have a better run. So my focus is having a good swim, a pretty strong bike, but hopefully having a more successful run than I've had in my last few races since being injured. Well, it is 5:10. I gotta make my bottle and get on the road to the pool. One of the places in this house that I have always kind of mentally struggled with and seen as a nemesis or my enemy was this pantry. When we moved into this house, I never had a pantry. Had a little closet with things like spices and stuff like that, crackers, but I never had a pantry like this. I mean, this pantry is probably close to the size of my bedroom when I was a kid, but it is filled with all kinds of temptations. And this was the place when I got home from work and I was frustrated, or I had an argument with the kids, or I just got on the scale and it was crap. This is the place I would come, and it is just filled with all types of stuff I shouldn't be eating on a regular basis. Anything in small amounts is great. All of this stuff. My wife is great at eating one cookie from a package and closing it, and then it'll sit here forever and go bad. Unless I come in and I open that package and I consume the entire package. And she's really done a great job passing that on to our girls. They will have a piece of candy and they're done. They will have a small piece of cake and they're done. They get the taste, they're satisfied, they didn't deprive themselves, and then they move on. Where I have always been the man of extremes. It's like none or all. I'm really trying to address that issue. And if I want something, if I'm craving something and I feel like I'm getting on that verge of, hey, I'm going to walk in here and I'm going to eat a crap ton of cookies or something like that, then you know what? Go get one, take it, walk away, eat it, drink a big glass of water, and try and not look at this as being such an enemy, but realize it's really teaching me a lot. It's teaching me self-control. It's teaching me self-discipline. And instead of this being my enemy, this is now my teacher. I want to give a quick shout out to Vitagro. They are one of my biggest supporters. I greatly appreciate Bernie and all she's done for me and the support of my journey. And I want to give away one of these containers of Vitagro. And if you go to their website and look at Vitagro, there are different flavors. This is lime, there is mango, there is fruit punch, there is my favorite, the orange flavor. But go on their website, take a look, and pick the flavor that you would like to see. Again, if you're in the US, I'll ship this to you. It's heavy, so US only, sorry, but weighs quite a bit. So go on Vitagro's website and pick out the flavor you would like to try, and I will ship you one of these containers of their pre, intra, post-workout carbohydrate fuel. Every 2 scoops is 70 grams of carbs, 200 calories, and this is what I fuel all of my big workouts with and all of my racing with. It is officially parka time for me here in Southern California. Now, I am a big weather wuss. I do not like to be cold. So in these mornings where it's now in the mid to low 50s headed to the pool, it's parka time. I know you guys in the East Coast and all around the world deal with a lot colder temperatures than we do, but last night, as we were headed to go trick-or-treating, it was 84. So this morning when I walk out the door and it's 53, that feels really cold to me.
Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never know I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get my reps up. In the gym, I gotta get my work in. I can't leave it all the chances, make it certain. Yeah, I had to lose it all to find my purpose. Yeah, but I won't do that twice, it made me nervous. Let's get to work in. I'm like, check 1, check 2, gonna get the spins now. Want this, want that, gotta be stand up. Jokes on you, boy, tell me you the man now. Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah. Working like I never knew I'm blessed, yeah. Every single day I feel the pressure. Diamonds in my eyes, I know I'm special. In the gym, I gotta get...
What an amazing sunrise this morning. I don't think it shows up right now, but hopefully that footage from the GoPro, it was just stunning. The clouds, just the colors look great. I love swimming when the sun is rising. Today was 3,000 yards, doing a little bit less lately. We recently got a new coach and his name is Paul, and he is really big on form and technique. So we are doing a lot more drilling, which is great. Previously, I loved it. We were doing just tons of volume, but we're spending more time doing technique. Today we did a bunch of 50s that were kick and then skull on the way back, and then 0 breath on the way down, and then full speed on the way back. Then ended the session with a bunch of 100s and 75s that were progressive, so building each round. And then I topped it off with a little cool down. This new coach is also offering stroke analysis. He's doing that once a quarter. So I'm gonna do that in February. They just had one, but I wanted to wait until after the first of the year, and he'll do a bunch of drills and video analysis, but he's starting to work with me now on a couple of things I need to work on, both on my breathing side. One, on my breathing side, I tend to breathe on the left. He wants me to work on not cutting off my stroke on the left. So as I take that breath, I'm not rotating as far forward and getting that full pull. And then second, as I get tired through practice, I start to over rotate to try and get more air in. So I'm rotating way too far. And those are two of the things he wants me to try and focus on between now and the stroke analysis. It appears no one is awake in my house yet. wakey. Oh, you're awake. You're ready to go. Nobody let you out this morning. Hey. Come on. Leave this in here. Hey. Leave that in there. Go potty. Apparently everyone's sleeping in this morning, so I need to go try and raise the troops. So Halloween is over yesterday, and what is on your shirt?
I love candies, magic, wishes, and candy canes.
So is it Christmas time?
Yeah!
I just knocked out my oatmeal and protein and going to hop on a couple of calls this morning. No time to even shower and get the chlorine off. Got some meetings. I will shower around lunchtime most likely. Tonight was a track workout, but now I'm finding out that Christina has a training on Zoom at exactly 6:30, and Emmeline has to be at volleyball at 5:30. Evelyn has to be at soccer at 6:15, and track starts at around 5:30, 5:45. So I might be canceling and not going to track and hitting my track workout on the treadmill. Going to try and see if somebody local who's on the team can take Evelyn to soccer, because I can drop Emmeline off for volleyball on my way to track. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. Well, it is lunchtime and Christina and I are going to take Mabel out for a quick walk. It looks like I've worked it out to be able to go to track tonight. One of our friends is going to take Evelyn to practice early and then get to track. Little breakfast for lunch, post walking the dog. Performing a little GoPro water testing. I've noticed the last 2 times since using my GoPro at the pool, there seems to be moisture getting in behind the lens and causing it to be a little foggy. So got to get that fixed. Took the lens cap off of an old GoPro and put it on here, and it looks like it's sealed up. So maybe I dropped the other one too many times and messed up the seal. Well, I am done with work, changed, ready to go to track, worked it out to get Evelyn to practice, Emmeline to volleyball. I'm dropping Evelyn off at a friend's house just down the street. He has soccer practice at the exact same time. Then I will pick up the girls on my way home. For those of you who have kids in multiple sports or in dance or music or whatever they're in, I know you understand the constant juggling, parents running back and forth. If you're trying to train and things are going on at night, it's just everything is always in motion. Nothing is concrete. And I know it's always hard for those who don't have kids to kind of understand that I can't necessarily commit to a date or always know that Wednesday nights are going to work for me to go to track. I just don't know until the day of. You know, I can plan everything I want, but the problem is then I commit and then I have to back out. And I don't like having to do that, but it's just the nature of all of the different moving parts, which just ultimately what it means is I've got to have patience, I've got to be flexible and change it up when I've got to change it up. And unfortunately, I just can't make every event or every training session that I'd like to make. Oh, come on. All right, girl, in the cage for a little while. Sit. Can you catch? Oh, no. Ready to go soccer practice?
Yep.
All right. Are you fed?
Yes.
Yeah, you got your water bottle?
No.
Better get your water bottle. Well, the plans continue to evolve. Sujin just went to Valencia High School where we always do track, and there's an event going on, so we're not gonna be able to train there. So now we are going to El Dorado High School, which is down the road just a little bit further. And hopefully we can knock out a workout there. bringing out the new alpha flies. What's going on? Hey, how's it going? Who is this? Wow, you got like the sun behind you. It's the perfect influencer intro walk-in.
Track workout day.
That was planned.
Just keep it at 8s. I'm okay with that too.
What am I doing, Coach?
You're doing the same thing.
What is it?
6 rounds of 4s and 8s.
6 and 4s and 8s.
And you're gonna stay until we're done. No leaving early.
I don't see your messages when I'm driving.
There's my training partner.
Hola.
Hola.
Oh yeah, you said you're gonna.
Yeah, I even brought the fast shoes to try and keep up with you.
4:28. Just slow 5 laps.
Oh, he disappeared.
Not giving him out anymore.
I know.
Well, I mean, hear that or you feel stuck.
What's the pace? What's our pace?
3:18.
All right. What are you training for?
CIM in
CIM.
5 weeks.
5 weeks. It's like golden hour. This light is perfect.
Ah.
4 rounds. 4 to 6 rounds. This is Adriana. If you watch my Finland videos, she was in there. Tony's sister. I'm gonna be tagging on to her track workouts each week if she lets me, because she's faster than I am and I'm trying to keep up with her.
Just pacing, marathon lifestyle. We've been running different races. Taking a risk is the same. My people been catching cases. So I'm stacking up faces. Trying to show them different places. Cause they only need to wait out. I ain't had much but stand down. Stand up and we stand out. Looking for a handout. But let me know how that pan out. The boys with it and pop tarts out here.
All right, that is 2 400s and 2 800s done. Running them around a 6:30 pace. 2 more.
But let me know how that pan out. The boys with it and pop tarts out here trying to keep up with the rock stars. You can catch us with the baddies in the high card. If they try to pull us over, it is not ours. Hey, I got a feeling like a pop star. She says she's sick and tired of love, she just won't part.
Now, are these hard for you? This is easy.
I don't know. I wouldn't say easy. Brings back memories.
I'm pushing.
20 years ago.
You guys are pushing me. Recovery pace is faster than my interval pace.
Nice. Means you've been slacking.
Been slacking too long. Thank you. Thanks, partner. You guys, same time, same place? Maybe different place?
Yeah, maybe. I
Tell the boys bye. Making a quick stop at Subway post-run. I am hungry. I have about 700-800 calories left because I haven't eaten enough today. So I'm gonna get a foot-long chicken sandwich, which is about 630-40 calories, so. I made it home.
Yeah.
Good Subway. Dinner. Hey, were you good while I was gone? Sit. We gotta say goodnight to everybody. We gotta say goodbye. Well, it is 8 p.m. Back from soccer. Was able to eat my sandwich while I waited for Evie. She's eating hers now. Now just unpacking a little bit. Gotta take a shower. We'll probably be in bed in 30 to 40 minutes because tomorrow I've got a long ride. I think I've got a recovery run and I've got some strength training. Yesterday, I hit strength training as well as a ride. Started doing some upper body dumbbell work. bench, some fly, some press, some curls, things like that. Also doing some abs. And tomorrow I'll be doing lower body strength training. So some lunges, some squats, things like that to continue to build up my legs. I can tell you I will probably be sore from this track workout. Adriana and Nadia pushing me just above where I probably should be, but it felt really good. I was able to keep up, which was great. And I didn't blow myself up. So that's good. Pushing hard, but not too hard. And I'm hoping between training with them on Wednesdays and all of my other Zone 2 and MAF running, my run will finally start to come around. But I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you all for the thumbs up, the new subscribers, a bunch of new followers on Strava, and all of the comments. I greatly appreciate it. I love hearing the feedback. I'm glad that you're all liking the longer format and more details. Make sure you post your questions in the comments and I'll answer them in upcoming videos. But that's it for now. I gotta take a shower. I will see you in the next one.